2 of the Back to School series here for the month of August with high school. We'll be looking at new COVID-19 guidelines for fall 2021 from K through 12, mostly reflecting on high school. We're going to talk about some high school foods and drinks, and also sharing our high school food and drink memories. Next on the Home Cook Foodcast. All right, people, welcome to the Home Cook Foodcast and Lenin's Kitchen. Today, we have 2 guests with me. We have the one and only Mr. Luke Jeffers, if I can pull him up here.
Oh, guys, as I'm just want to let you know that it's getting late outside, but it's getting prepared for Home Cook Foodcast must go on still.
Yes. And, of course, we have the other man filling in, Mr. David 3000.
Hello, everybody. And yes, this week has been crazy for all of us, but it is Friday night, and I'm happy to be here for a while.
Yes, exactly. And before we begin, guys, I do want to say that we have 2 different faces today, not your usual people that are on here. Because, well, Christian, I can't get a hold of him. And unfortunately, yes, Tropical Storm Fred has hit Florida. So Brian, unfortunately, is having to deal with the remnants of that. So he is not able to come on. And producer Alex actually had to go to bed. So we won't see him until the week of the 28th. Okay? But yes, welcome to the Home Cook Foodcast. And guys, we are continuing our series of back to school videos. We started college last week, so thank you to all the grown people. Hopefully you guys are informed about the college stuff.
What happened?
Oh, shut up, computer.
Okay, I might as well say this. Go on.
Okay. Anyways.
Good morning, good evening.
Yes. So, and Ryan, of course, actually decided to go to bed too, so he's not able to make it as well. So this is a different show. But yes, so guys, we are not in high school. Or okay, one of us is still in high school. David, you're still in high school. Okay. So you can definitely relate to this. Luke, you and I are not in high school. Okay.
Yeah, I just finished high school in 2013. Big one.
Yes.
Was for high school.
Yes. So let's compare. Let's talk about something really quick. What is high school like now than it was during our years? David?
Well, I've been in high school since 9th grade, which was, I believe, 2018. Maybe 2018, if I remember that correctly. Because I do remember about 2019. So, and it's basically, so I get my classes and everything throughout the day. I go there around 6:30. Well, I wake up at 6:30, and then I leave around 7 a.m. And I get there around 7:30 to around 7:40. We start at that time, and later on, we stay until around 2, about 3 o'clock, or actually 2 o'clock, and of course, with COVID, Last this past year, uh, we had to wear masks to
Yeah.
school,
Mhm.
which was unfortunate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um, but thankfully, with the mask mandate here in Massachusetts, um, you don't have to wear masks inside. But as for schools and hospitals, they're still having that mask mandate rule.
Hmm.
And how it's going to affect this the fall, especially with the COVID, how you pronounce it?
The Delta
Delta,
variant.
yes. With that going on, even with people getting vaccinated like me and Luke over here, who
Hmm.
knows? But we'll see how it goes this fall.
We'll just find out for us.
Yes, and actually, David hit it right on the nail. Yes, high school has been so different from the early years of the early 2010s. I was graduated in 2011. Um, of course, we had a lot of freedom. Freedom, you were able to roam around, do whatever you want, hang out with your friends, do all that stuff. As the years progressed, we lost many teachers, and of course, many teachers either got fired or left and got new jobs and all that stuff. Um, so those are fun years from 2008 to 2011. Okay, 2008 to 2011. Now, difference between now and back then is now COVID hit everybody hard last year, and so
Yeah.
masks were enforced, social distancing was enforced, sanitation practices were enforced, and
Mm-hmm.
yes, there is a new Delta variant out there, and it is spreading rapidly. Hospital numbers and COVID cases of the Delta variant are rising, so many states are reissuing mask mandates, including and many counties too, as well as Bear County here in San Antonio is issuing that has reissued their mask mandate with a catch that our local governor here is fighting that order, saying that any place or any place or whatever will be in trouble if they do not follow the no mask mandate orders. Now, our local health directive here has also issued mask mandates for schools. So students have to wear masks. Students that are 2 and older have to wear masks. Okay, that was as of Wednesday. But that is also going to be challenged in the Texas Supreme Court, and many other places probably are going to fall suit too. Now, Luke, what is different from high school from when you started in 2010 to now?
Actually, it
2009.
all started in 2009 for me until I graduated 2013.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, there there are there's two principals that been here and left, and I got one more principal that got here, just finished up graduating, and some vice principal, well, assistant principals that I call them vice principals back then, but um, excuse me, vice principals back then, and some teachers that left, new teachers are coming in, blah blah blah, and one teacher after I graduated, one teacher decided to leave, was forced to move on to another high school, and now um, during COVID, yeah, same thing with Forest High School. We all have to wear masks, and and the positive thing about West Forest High School is that one of them is about to win the award for Teacher of the Year in 2021 year. I'm not sure it was yet, but that's, and if you watch just people at the West Forest High School, I'm not sure what it is yet, but I saw it. I did took a photo of the West Forest Knights hoodie while I was posting on Instagram, and I was like, okay. And it was a great experience for me the past 4 years with Forest High School, and it was great. And Plus, I did in between those years, I did not take part of high school reunions at all due to my busy career and jobs, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my experiences with Forest High School back then, and was this now because at the time I just I'm missing some of my high school buddies. You know, like my friend Alice Gunn, Tara Gunn. If she's now she was originally Tara Brown, but now she's Tara Gunn. If she's watches watches now, I miss them a lot. And there's a lot of people I spoke to a lot lately. There's
Okay.
a lot of people I'm gonna mention in from high school. They're missing elementary school, which we'll talk about in weeks to come. But there's a lot to explain, like I said, because high school for me, 2009 was about 2010 freshman year was good. Parts of it, bits and pieces, because it was the first time I had to focus on editing during West Forest high school year. Um, 2010 was sophomore 2021 until October came was the worst. And that's how it went me up Miss Gamba. 2011 was until 2013, and let me tell you this: I made school videos for the first time, for the only time in high school, on my YouTube channel. If you haven't checked out school videos, go check it out. So yeah, and that's the whole experience with Forest High School then and now in between, because COVID, like I said, is just different.
Yes, and that's exactly right. Yes, we had a lot of freedoms back then, but now it's restricted. So we're going to look at some COVID guidelines for K through 12. It's probably going to be the similar ones that we talked about last week, but we're just going to read an article and then we're going to chat about some high school foods and high school drinks that we've noticed in our high school year. So I'm going to go ahead and open screen share. And
Yeah.
if
Okay, Super Joe. While you read the article, I accept the sun, so I'll be back in a little bit.
You're fine.
what did he just say?
He just said he'd be right back.
Okay, all right. Okay, let me pull up the screen here. I'm gonna switch the screen to full screen, and we are going to look at this. Okay, it says it says Centers for Disease Control. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC. This is the CDC's website. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's. It says update, and then we have this. So it says given new evidence on the B B 1.61 C7 or Delta variant of COVID-19. Delta variant of COVID-19 of COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Oh yeah, Delta. Okay. Yeah,
Variant.
Delta. Yeah, variant.
How you pronounce it? Yeah.
Hold on. Excuse me. It says given new evidence of the B.1617.2 Delta variant, okay, or CDC has updated guidance for fully vaccinated individuals. Okay, so fully vaccinated people. So basically, the CDC recommends that
Universal.
Universal indoor masks or masking for all teachers, staff, and students. Teachers, staff, students, and visitors to K through 12 schools regarding regardless of vaccination status. So it says children should return to full-time in-person learning in the fall with layered protection or prevention strategies in place. All right, so it says guidance for COVID-19. Oh my goodness, hold on. Wow, this is the first time I'm actually reading an article. Guidance for COVID-19 prevention in K through 12. Okay, all right. So here we go. All right. Okay. Wait a minute, where are we?
Wait, we're at key takeaways.
Okay, key takeaways. Okay. All right, go ahead, Luke.
Okay, students benefit from its in-person learning and safely returning to in-person instruction in the fall 2021 is a priority. Okay, vaccination is the lead public health prevention strategy to end the COVID-19 pandemic. Promoting vaccinations can help schools safely return to in-person learning as well as I can't pronounce this word. Actually, I can't pronounce it. Okay. Yeah, as activities and sports. Okay, I pronounce it. But anyway, due to the circulating and alley, okay, I pronounce this word. The variant, CDC recommends universal indoor masking by all students. Okay, 82 and under.
All right. And
teachers, visitors to K-12 schools, regardless of vaccination status. Go ahead.
Alrighty. So now we're in addition, right?
Yes.
All right. In addition to universal indoor masking, it says the CDC recommends schools mainly maintain at least 3 feet of social distancing. 3 feet of social distancing. Yeah, of physical distancing between students with this hold on. Students with classrooms to reduce the spread or reduce transmission risks when it's when it's not possible to maintain a physical distance of at least 3 feet. Okay, so basically, you can't hang out with your you can't hug your teacher and do anything like that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Here, let me move this up a little bit so I can do. The takeaway. Excuse me.
Oh, updates are available from Mac. Okay. I'll check that out.
So you're saying Lou take away or who?
No. Hold on, Luke. I missed. I was looking for the title. Okay, to our physical distancing between. Okay, maintain a physical distance of at least 3 feet. Okay, it says. It says such as when schools when school cannot fully reopen while maintaining these distances. It it's especially important to layer multiple fully, no, multiple, fully. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I?
Other.
Oh yeah, multiple other prevention uh, strategies, uh, such as screening,
Wait, what?
such as screening and testing. Yes,
Screaming?
screening. Yes.
What?
All right.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah. All right, David.
Okay, where we left off? Can you
We're
make
at
me
we're
out?
at we're at screening, testing.
Um, okay, let me scroll down. Well, trying to find the paragraph. Which one?
It's right here where it says screening and
Okay,
testing.
okay. Screening, testing, filters, ventilation, hand washing, and repri- repriting already in quarantine. Staying home in quarantine, excuse me. Staying home when sick and getting tested, contact tracking and combination with quarantine and isolation and cleaning and destination are also important layers of prevention to keep schools safe.
All right, Luke. All right, Luke.
Students, teachers, and staff should stay home when they have signs of any infections, illness, and be referred to the health care provider the testing and care.
All
Should
right.
I should they should stay home and do
Yeah.
it on Zoom? I thought that heck no.
Well,
Wow.
unfortunately, it's probably going to have to be the case if you ever come in contact with somebody or exposed to it. All right, many
If I'm gonna
school,
do it on Zoom, I'll go on vacation instead. I'm not doing this again.
many, many school, many school serve uh, children, children under the age of 12 who are hold on, I have to exit out of this.
Um,
Oh, I got a bunch of new tabs open. Oh, that's very lovely. Okay, anyways,
make sure your computer is clean.
Yes.
yes, exactly.
Don't
All
have
right,
to take time.
right. Excuse me, people. I apologize, everybody.
Mhm.
Okay, it says many schools serve children under the age of 12. It says who are not eligible for vaccination. Who aren't eligible for vaccination this 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 time. It says, therefore, this guidance emphasizes implementing a layer prevention prevention strategies. Like example, of course, is from what you guys were reading, which is of course IG or EG. Examples include using multiple using multiple prevention strategies to get together consulted constantly to protect students, teachers, staff, visitors, and their members of their households, and support in-person learning. All right, David.
Where are you at?
We are at local right here where it says localities.
Okay. So monitor community transmission vaccination coverage, screening, testing, and occurrence of outbreaks to guide decisions on the level of their prevention strategies. Each specific distancing, screening, testing.
Yes.
I call it heck no.
Wow.
I know. So those are, and unfortunately, that's what's going to happen to many schools. All right, and now we have. Oh look! Now we have summary of recent changes.
No changes. Yeah, they gotta add more stuff that are for shenanigans.
Yes. All right. Number one, updates as of August 4th, 2021. So this was just recent. All right. Here you go, guys. So,
I want to read this.
Okay, go ahead.
Update to recommend universal indoor masking for all students, staff, teachers, and visitors to K-12 schools regardless of vaccination status. Okay, so with that doesn't mean wait, I think high school starts to this, but anyway.
Yes.
Added recommendation for fully vaccinate people who have a known exposure to someone who is suspected of confirmed COVID-19 to tested 3 to 5 days after exposure, regardless of whether they have systems.
Yes.
Now, more updates of what that was on time.
Okay, all right. So I guess that is that's it.
Yes.
So yes.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about all this?
I want you to go first.
Yeah, it's just devastating, just the fact of COVID just ruined schools. Yeah, It's already got work. I just got work to do, like at the Aqua, thankfully, and then want to do the same thing. And I'm like, really?
Mm-hmm.
That
But
just gotta do it.
So, David, are you going back to school or are you staying home?
Oh, I already went back to school like this past year in person back in uh what was it, April. So um I'm going back. I know I'm going in person school this year, and not quite sure. I think at the first week of September. So it's gonna be. I'm not quite sure what my school rules are gonna be, but all I'm gonna say is these rules are full of shenanigans,
Yeah,
especially after the COVID Delta or virus been us because the thing is, like we've seen more like sports having full capacity, and what will happen? Everybody was fine doing that. You know, there weren't any compilations so far. But the thing is, when we have the vaccine, why are we still having these rules? Because
yeah,
the masks, I call no on them because the teachers, I know some of my teachers didn't like wearing the mask, and I know,
yeah,
and I seen videos back in 2020 that they didn't like wearing the mask as hard,
yeah.
and I'm just like, why are they continuing these rules where we have now the vaccine? And I'm just glad that this is my senior year because I
Ooh,
don't have to go through a couple more years with these over and over rules of what we can do and what we cannot do. This is basically YouTube in 2017, but with school included.
Wow, wow, that's a very good way to put it. So, yes, so here, let me go ahead and kind of break it down for you here. So basically, unfortunately, David, depending on what your school does, this variant and COVID, people are catching COVID even if they're vaccinated. Okay, that's the sad thing. Okay,
But the thing is, once you're vaccinated, it won't affect you that bad. You know, it'll just be like the flu.
exactly, exactly. So that's just something to keep in mind.
ooh.
Now, nobody wants to wear masks. Okay,
Nobody.
especially people that wear glasses.
But what?
Especially people that wear glasses like me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Me when I wear these heavy metal style glasses.
Yeah, but yes, that's something to keep in mind. What about you, Luke? What do you think?
I at the
Uh,
time I was
that's it.
just like, please say when I first heard about this. Oh, Joey Woodruff said, please stay safe this weekend. Thank you, United. I was like, and I just freaked out. And then all of a sudden the mask thing just started to freak me out a little bit. I
Mhm.
saw this news report on PBS NewsHour, and things were going out of control with COVID, and I wasn't originally going to travel in 2020, and nothing happened. And
Well, you did go. Well, Luke, you did went somewhere in October, right?
yeah, October, June, respectively. Yes, yeah. I told mom about this. I was supposed to go in March, but that never happened. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and you were supposed to go somewhere later this month and next month, but that also got canceled, right?
Yeah, because of the verdict. Yeah.
Yes. So it's sad. It's sad how this pandemic has really just scared people, and that's the
Yeah.
sad part. Before you didn't have to worry about anything. All right.
Yeah.
So so now that we got the serious stuff out of the way, let's talk about high school foods and drinks, you guys. David can relate to this very well because I'm sure he has a lot of high school friends, and so based on your evidence and evaluation, David, what foods do you notice that many of your high school friends and including you eat as well as drink?
Oh boy. Well. especially after you know uh COVID being on Zoom. I don't know it that much, but the thing is, what we my my class did is we chose to stay in the class and eat, but the other thing is um you know at my school, we are allowed to bring lunch from home. So what I usually do is I bring something like pasta or um, some fruit like watermelon or something. And as for my students, they usually have whatever the school has. Would be, like I said, like cheese or um, what else the school had? Let me think here. Fruit as well. There's a couple of choices. They usually have like a system where they have something every day. As I remember, so that's all.
Yes, yes. All right, exactly. So, based on my observation here, many high school students they love to eat. They have to have starch because many of them are either in athletic sports or cross country. Um, also, too, um, some of them have to have real food like hamburgers and chicken and all that other stuff. And cafeterias actually offer healthy food options like salads, um, your daily everyday foods like Mexican food, burritos, enchiladas, fajitas, and of
Hmm.
course breakfast bagels, um, oatmeal, and then they have the snack bar where you get pretzel, pizza, cheese stick, and a little burger and a little chicken sandwich, and then you have a salad bar. Some schools have chicken salad, regular salad, um, pasta salad, all those types of foods that students eat. Now, some students will get away in the morning by grabbing tacos or donuts or Starbucks, monsters, and cappuccinos, mochas, um, all those types of drinks. Okay, that's what students are mainly known for, eating and drinking. Some of them like Gatorade, water, iced
Hmm.
tea, all that type of stuff. Uh, School food has unfortunately changed over the years because of the way depending on where you're at, your state might either have changed the nutrition guidelines, but I'm going to say this right now. As the years progress in my high school years, the food has gotten crappier.
Yeah, same with mine. But I did have
Yeah.
bring my lunch home, which I allow too at my high school as well.
What I noticed in my school, like they have like so limited amounts of food because they try to keep the kids only eat healthy foods and not just like I'm just like in my head. I get it. That's what kids should do is eat healthy. But the thing is, they're gonna get sick of eating the same thing every week. I mean, they're also. I know they had pizza as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
Sometimes like if it's on Fridays or something like that. Um,
that was the same here with mine on Friday pizzas. Like you try to do every single Friday.
Yes. Yes, and that's exactly true. So schools, unfortunately, have decided to go to the healthier route. So
Hmm.
many of your fried burritos that we used to love back in the day um, are now heated in a package,
hmm.
Hmm.
or the tortillas are kept under a light bulb to keep warm. All those types of things. Um, so Luke, what about you? What foods did your high school friends or you like you just said you ate lunch from home, but what have you noticed your high school friends eating when you were in high school?
Well, at the time back then, when I shared them, I just share them some popcorn. They enjoy it, and some of my high school friends were like, "Thank you." When we had the junior and senior table at the time,
Mm-hmm.
we did not call it senior table back then. We just call it well, the cafeteria is all senior and junior table, not really senior table, just senior table, but junior and senior table. You'll allow 6 at a time per table per se, and um but back to what I was saying about the popcorn. When I gave each popcorn bag, I gave some of my friends from school popcorn, and I go like, there you go. I'm like, and they're like, thank you, Lou. That was so nice of you. I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, okay. They were to eat some popcorn rather than eat besides me and their school lunch. While you're at it. Another thing besides having my lunch memories and my own lunch is bring my own lunchbox with me to school. You know, just because I enjoy my memories, have my lunchbox with me, and I enjoy having the lunchbox with me. Besides from talking lunchbox characters I created over the years, and of course I taught this lunchbox say, "Oh, that's a Jerry's burger," and yeah, yeah, and besides, yeah, I created this since my elementary school years, which I'll talk about another time. But of course, did, however, I did, however, eat some sandwiches, chips, not chips, but pretzels and cookies and other things while I was having a lunchbox. And I chatted with some people on the way while I was still talking about things about their day, yeah, yeah. And that's all I'm going to talk about in this random lunch schedule in between.
Mm-hmm. What about drinks?
Drinks, I usually take water with me, water
Water.
bottle.
Water, butter. Oh, okay. Yeah. So that is basically what we all observed. Now, chocolate milk and regular milk was a big, thing. Um, yeah, just milk. They always encouraged you to eat milk, ate
Drink
cereal.
milk.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Yeah, no. Eat milk, you drink milk.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
drink
don't
milk.
really.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you.
I'll be like, yeah, you'd be like Miss Paul, Miss Kelly if I were them. I'm like, freaking out like there.
Thank you.
You
But
watch it.
yes, drinking milk and chocolate milk, strawberry milk, and sometimes they even have flavored milks as well. And orange juice, apple juice. Okay. Uh,
Mhm.
Now let's talk about our high school food memories. I'll go first. So the food that I remember from high school are, of course, my favorite ones were when they had the fried burritos, enchiladas, spaghetti and meatballs, and of course chicken fried steak and My favorite was steak fingers, chicken nuggets, the chicken burgers, and the cheeseburgers, and the sides: rice, garlic bread, breadstick, and grilled cheese. Now, the way the way some schools do grilled cheese, it's a hard piece of toast.
Yeah.
Okay. I also enjoyed. I never really ate the fruit from there that much, but I did eat the cakes from there.
Mhm.
Wow.
And my high school served salsas, chicken ham and cheese wraps, and they the barbecue chicken and all these types of things. Now we used to have a thing called lunch on the lawn where we had like various different restaurants coming out, and you could buy a plate from like either CC's. I lived in Kerrville, so we had a place called Buzzy's Barbecue, Mexican restaurant, Subway. Um, you could get $5 and you could buy a plate of whatever you wanted to, but it would be like once every month,
Mhm.
and you just have like that type of thing. Now, drink memories from high school, chocolate milk. Always chocolate milk. Yep. Always chocolate milk, nothing else. And the occasional, my former coach would always get me some soda. She would let me get a soda sometimes from the teacher's lounge. That's where they had the best food. And you could also smell the food from the teacher's lounge.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And the thing that kind of made me jealous is when teachers got to have cook-offs. Like chili cook-offs, Thanksgiving dinners. And I also took the 3 classes that associated with food. The first one was nutrition and food science, and we cooked a lot of stuff in there. So we made like tortillas, eggs Benedict, pancakes. Let's see. We made a lot of things. Steak fingers, mashed potatoes. So your home econ, your food class, your cooking classes were also your food memories as well. Culinary arts, same thing. We made breakfast tacos, Dorito casserole, meatloaf muffins, and a bunch of other delicious stuff. Personal family development, we had pizza and beef fried rice. Yes, but yeah, and iced tea from my cooking classes. That was a big thing, and yeah. So, Luke, you basically talked about your high school food memories, right? Or what food?
Yes,
do you
I
remember?
did. I just had fond memories with it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. And pizza was my favorite too. I always get
Same
pizza
here.
every Friday. Yes.
Same here.
And David, what about your high school food memories?
Getting pizza. Pizza is one of my favorite foods to eat.
Pizza, yeah, yeah. But yes,
I actually wonder why schools only have pizza on Fridays. I don't get that.
it's like a motivational thing. But you notice how they cut them into squares?
Yeah.
They'll cut them into rectangles just to fit the tray. And what's really cool too is if you were able to, you could get seconds. Now, another thing too is we used to have free. I used to be on free lunch, but then they switched the program, so it's now free and reduced lunch. So you had to literally make sure you had enough money in your account.
Was that recently?
This was like when I was in high school, back in 2011. Yeah, 2010. Yeah. You had to make sure you had to have money in your account, or else they will give you a bag lunch with a sandwich and an apple and a milk.
Oh, that was gross.
Mm-hmm. But yes, yeah. So that's basically all the information, you guys, that you should know for new freshmen to current high school students. And yes, congratulations to Mr. David 3000 for making it to his senior year. So, woohoo! A big year for you, man.
Yes.
Yes. And you're also turning 18 very soon. So,
yeah.
2 months.
Yes. And
from today, actually, the 14th.
Oh, that's awesome!
Wow.
October 14th. And guys, before we sign off, I have some exciting news to share with y'all. And also, too, I do want to say that Mr. Dirk Mason wants to thank each and every one of you guys for showing your support, sending your your condolences, and also being there for him. He is very grateful to have such a large community on YouTube as well as in his personal life. So he really thanks us and as well as many of you guys in my channel for showing your support and condolences to him and the rest of his family.
Also, I want to thank those who watched Making Ready for back on Thursday as well.
Yes, and yes, thank you guys for checking out Rant and Rave. It was very I teared up. Okay, I teared up. Okay,
I couldn't keep my camera off because it was too much for me to.
Yeah.
She makes it go through a tough time,
Yeah. And so Mason, dude, we love you, man. You're
Yep.
very valuable and special to all of us. You're a great friend to all of us, and we really appreciate you, being there for us. And we
Yes.
all just wanted to return the favor, you know.
Yeah.
And with that being said, he has made a consideration to come back to the Home Cooked Food Cast. So
Hooray.
so he will when but don't get too excited because he has decided to take a short hiatus for him so that
Yes.
way he can focus on coping with the loss of his mom, and plus all the funeral preparations, which by the way will be Monday. So yes. So
We wish him the best.
yes, we do wish
Yeah.
him the best, and
I
guys, just
wish
keep
him
him in
best
your
as well.
prayers. Please be respectful and just show him the love that he showed us. And
Yes.
Mhm.
but yes, considering coming back to the Home Cooked Foodcast. The date is pending because again he's wants to focus on his personal life and coping
Yes.
with this. So when that happens, I will definitely let you guys know when he decides to make a return. But with that being said, guys, I want to thank Luke Jeffers and David 3000 for coming on, taking over for my other co-host that could not make it today. And
Well,
I want to
Thank you,
thank
guys.
producer Alex Paris for taking the time to of course he couldn't make it today, but for all that he does to make this show possible. And
Mm-hmm.
with that being said, everybody, I'm Lennon from Lennon's Kitchen, and I make cooking easy. Be sure to subscribe to Luke Jeffers and David 3000 on YouTube, as well as Alex Paris and the 25, Mr. Gunshot, this channel Gunshot, Brian delivers you the goods, and Ryan Witt. And with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Be sure to like and subscribe. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
bye.